Hello and welcome to our maths. And today we are going to look at lesson 6, converting units of measurement. Now, here is the in focus task, and it says 2 pints of milk equal 1,136 millilitres. And then we've got some children here. We've got one that says it's about 1 litre, one that says it is about 1.1 litres, one child that says it's about 2 litres, one child that says it's about 1.2 litres. Who is correct? So we're thinking about rounding up and down, but before we do, we need to convert these units of measure to millilitres. Now, let me just get my pen. Okay, so 1 litre. Now, we should all know what 1 litre is now, because we've done it in class all this week. 1 litre, how many millilitres is 1 litre? Correct, it's 1,000 millilitres. So, now we have got 1.1 litres. How do we convert that? 1.1 litres. We've got to times it by, yes, you're right, 1,000. So let's just do it up here. We've got 1.1. So I'm going to have my 1,000 column, my hundreds, tens, and ones, and my tenths. We've got 1.1. And we are going to multiply by 1,000. How many zeros has 1,000 got? It's got 3 zeros. So we're going to move each digit 3 times. So our 1 moves 1, 2, 3, and it moves to the thousands column. Now this one has to follow because it's next in line. So let's move it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So now our 1 goes here. But we have a problem. What do we need to put in our tens and our ones column? Yes, you are right. We have to put our place value holders. So now 1.1 litres is the same as 1,100 millilitres. So let's put that in here. Equals 1,100 millilitres. What about 1.2? Well, I think if you know what 1.1 is, and we've changed that to 1,100, if I change that to a 2, what number is going to change here? Yes, you are right, because they don't change the order. So this is 1,200 millilitres. How about 2 litres? How about 2 litres? Well, if we know 1 litre is 1,000 millilitres, what's 2 litres then? You're right. So 2 litres is the same as 2,000 millilitres. Now, what I want to know is we've got 1,136 millilitres. Who is closest to the nearest litre? To the nearest litre. So remember rounding up or down. So if we were looking at litres, what number are we looking at? Are we looking at the ones? The 3? No. Yes, you're right. It's the hundreds column. So we're going to look at that. So let's put a number line. We're going to have 1 litre this side. 1 litre or 1,000, so 1 litre or 1,000 millilitres. And on this side, we're going to have 2,000 or 2 litres, 2 litres or 2,000 millilitres. Where on the number line is my 1,136 going to go? What goes in the middle? That might make it a little bit easier. You're correct. It's 1.5, because 0.5 is half a litre, or 1,500 millilitres. Okay, now is 1,136 millilitres going to be closer to this, our 1 litre, or our 2 litre? You're correct. So it's going to be, because then we could say that this could be 1,100, 1,200, 1,300, 1,400, 1,500. Now, 1,136 is going to be approximately about here, isn't it? So it's going to round down to 1,000 millilitres or 1 litre. So who is correct? Well done. So we've got this child is correct. You are listening so well. Let's move on. So now we've got our let's learn. So they're just going to explain. So 1,136 millilitres is how many in litres? Well, now we have to divide. So let's do that. Let's divide. So here's my number, my place value chart. There's my thousands, my hundreds, my tens, my ones. I'm also going to put some tenths, hundredths here. Now, I've got my 1,136 millilitres. I'm going to divide by 1,000. How many zeros are in 1,000? There are 3. 1, 2, 3. That tells me how many spaces to the right I have to move. And every digit stays in the same order. So let's have a look. So we're going to move our 6 first. 3 digits. Oh, I need another column here. Thousandths. Cents. So here's my 6. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So my 6 is now moving to here, because we're converting millilitres to litres. My 3's got to move 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. My 1 has got to move 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Remember, the decimal place does not change where it is. And my 1 goes 1, 2, 3. So now I've got 1.136 litres, okay? So we can convert, so we've got 1 point, so it's going to be 1 litre, but 1.1, this is accurate, 136 litres, okay? But to the nearest litre, actually, let's cross that out. It's going to be closest to 1 litre, okay? Because we know it's closer to here. You're listening so well. We can also say that 1,136 millilitres is equal to 1 litre, to the nearest litre. It is about 1 litre, is more accurate than it is about 2 litres, because 2 litres, it wasn't even past 1.5 litres, was it? And here we have got a bar model to show that each 100 millilitres is a tenth of a litre, okay, 0.1 litres. And if you remember, we did this in class. And so again, 1,136 millilitres is the same as 1 litre. I did practice. Now here it says, this says 0.5. I know they're a bit tricky to see. 0.5. What is that in millilitres? 0.5. I want you to pause the video and have a go. 0.5. Welcome back. So if you remember, we've got our place value chart, our thousands, hundreds, tens and ones, and we've got our tenths. We have got 0.5. Now we're multiplying by, what we multiply by? 1,000. How many zeros in 1,000? There are 3. So now we've got to move everything 3 spaces to the left. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Our 5. 1, 2, 3 goes here. Now, there's a couple of things here. What do we need to put in our tens and ones? You're correct, our place value holder. So that becomes 500. Do we need a 0 before a digit? No, we don't here, unless it's before a decimal point. So our 0.5 becomes, well done, 500. I bet you did really well there. How about this one? 1.8. How about 1.8? Pause the video now and have a go at that. 1.8. And welcome back. Let's put 1.8 in on our place value chart. We're multiplying by 1,000. How many zeros in 1,000? There are 3. So we're moving it 3 spaces to the left. So let's do our 1 first. 1, 2, 3. Here's our 1, goes in the thousands column. Our 8, we move it 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. And again, what do we need in our tens and our ones? We do need zeros for our place value holders. So 1.8 litres is the same as 1,800 millilitres. So here is an interesting problem. One bottle holds 1.3 litres of acid. The other bottle holds 1 litre and 30 millilitres of acid. Is it possible to tell which bottle is which? Well, it's quite difficult at the moment because we've got litres and we've got millilitres. So we need to convert one of those. So let's think about that. I want you to pause the video and have a go, and then come back. And welcome back. Right, let's convert the 1.3 to millilitres so we've got the same units of measurement. So let's do our thousands, hundreds, tens and ones, and our tenths. And we've got 1.3. We're multiplying by 1,000. We've got 3 zeros, so we're moving them 3 spaces to the left. So 1, 2, 3, our 1 goes here, and our 3. 1, 2, 3. Our 3 goes here. And what do we need in our tens and the ones column? Yes, our place value holders. So now our 1.3 equals 1,300 millilitres. Which bottle of acid do you think holds 1,300 millilitres? And which one do you think holds 1,030 millilitres? Yes, you're right. This one holds the 1,300 because the bottles are the same height, but this one is wider, so which tells us that this one holds more volume and this one holds less. So this one must be 1,030 millilitres. You've listened well so far. Now, I'm only going to help you with the first one, and then I'm going to allow you to do the rest of these ones, and then I'm going to go through the second page of your worksheet. So on the first page, it says, what is the volume of liquid in each bottle in millilitres? Now, I'd like you to have a go, so pause the video and have a go at converting this from 1.3 to millilitres. And welcome back. So again, I hope you used your place value chart and you had 1,000s, hundreds, tens, ones, and tenths. And we had 1.3. We are multiplying by 1,000, which has got 3 zeros. So we're moving 3 spaces to the left. So let's go. 1, 2, 3. I'll move the 3. 1, 2, 3. And what do we need to put? Well done, our place value holders. So 1.3 litres is the same as 1,300 millilitres. Can you have a go at the rest of those questions on that page? And then when you have finished, can you come back? And welcome back. So here are our final questions. Again, I'll help you with the first few, and then you're going to carry on. So first of all, we've got 3 litres and 45 millilitres, 3,405 millilitres, and 3.45 litres. We need to convert all of these to the same units of measure. So let's convert them all to millilitres. So what is 3 litres and 45 millilitres? So that is 3 litres and it's not 450, remember it's 45, okay, millilitres. So now we've got to convert that to millilitres. So let's get our place value chart, our thousands, hundreds, tens, ones, tenths, hundredths, and thousands. So here we have 3.045, and we're multiplying by, hey, you're shouting at me now, 1,000. So we're moving 3 spaces to the left. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Remember, the digits do not change the order. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So 3.045 is the same as 3,045 millilitres. Okay, this one's already done, so we now just need to convert the final one. We've got 3.45 litres. So now we'll put 3.45 multiplied by 1,000. So we're moving it 3 spaces to the left. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And we need our place value holder correct here. So that becomes 3,450 millilitres. Now we can continue with the rest. The trough contains, this is the trough, how many millilitres? Well, we've worked that out already. 3,450. And the bucket of water contains, and we worked that out, which was 3,045. I would like you now to continue the rest of the questions. Have a lovely weekend, and I will see you on Monday. You've been listening really well. Bye-bye.